Well, today I'm going to work on my early 1960s GeeBee Dollhouse. I'm going to finish up one of the bedrooms thanks to some lovely Christmas gifts that came from England. Wow, wait till you see what I do to this room. I'm so pleased with it. I am so enamored of frozen Charlottes. I just love them. And of course, I can't do any mudlarking here in northern Alberta. So here's one that I made that just came out of the kiln. I'm not sure if I showed it to you before, but I'm so stinking proud of it. So just to give you a recap on that GeeBee Dollhouse, this is what I've done in past videos. So this is the little living room that I put together. I don't think I put the tea cart with the tea set in it prior to this video. So that's a new addition. And if you remember my little kitchen's where the chickens live. So here's my little kitchen once again. And I haven't added anything to this room since I first put it together. I take a really long time putting stuff together. And once I got it, I'm pretty good about kind of leaving it as is. Well, I try to be anyways, because, you can just stuff these rooms full of so much junk that you can't even see what's in it. And I just realized, oh my goodness, I got a little iron in there. That is so cool. I could put that on that ironing board that I made. I forgot that was in there. So, and the little jar of Nutella. And this room shall remain dark throughout the video because I have not done anything to it. And this is the little bedroom that we're going to work on. And just kind of a close-up on the wallpaper. The wallpaper's a really neutral kind of beige color with faint pale pink. And then the stripe is done in beige. And then, of course, the trim and the ceiling is done in white. So almost anything will match this. So I am going to be using this little bed that I received as a Christmas gift from the lovely Christine in the UK. And that is a little quilt that she also made. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way that looks. And I crocheted that little cushion that's on it. So I thought that was kind of a good match. So the theme of this room is kind of a teenage girl's room. And this is one of the little dressers that Christine also gave me. And I think it's like perfect in here. It just matches the wallpaper just perfectly. And then I've got one of the little doilies that she gave me. And oops, the light came off the magnet. See how nice these lights are? Like they're so easy to just like stick it back up on the magnet. There you go. So that's better. And then this little petty point rug. No, I did not do this petty point. But isn't that beautiful? And it's perfect, nice beige match for the room. I'm quite pleased with the way that turned out. And I'm just going to kind of tuck it in. So I'll be probably pulling these things in and out throughout the video. And if you remember, oh my goodness, this is an artisan-made guitar. And it is just absolutely divine. So it was made by Robert Street, who's an IGMA member. And just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if Robert is still alive, but he was a very famous Canadian artisan. So I'm so pleased to have it. Now, it is 1/12 scale, so it really doesn't fit in the room, but I think it'll look nice when it's done. And then you remember this bookshelf that I made in a previous video? I'm going to be using this in this room. And the reason why I'm using it is because then I can kind of load it up with some nice little treasures. And that's what this video is about, sharing all the little things that are going in this room. So I did get this beautiful, she looks like a Royal Dalton figurine, but she's actually made out of metal and she's quite heavy. And I'm not sure who the manufacturer is. If you know who made her, I would love to know. There's no markings on the bottom. So I used some museum wax to stick her on the top shelf. She won't fit on any of the other shelves, so I'm going to leave her up here on the top shelf. And as I go, I'm going to be putting things down on the shelf with museum wax, except for this little hat. So you might remember that hat that I got at the garage sale. Such a pretty little hat. I just think it's just glorious. And here's kind of my basket of goodies. I might not be using everything that's in this bag, but in this little bowl, but I'm just going to kind of go through it with you and show you the ideas that I have for this room. So the first thing is this is a little purse that's made with like a paper clip, and I got that idea from Little Gretchen's Workshop. You can go on her YouTube channel and see all the beautiful bags and luggage that she makes, and that's made with one of those box clips, which is a paper clip. So quite an easy make, and they really do look very nice. So this second shelf I've chosen for books. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out all the books that I kind of chose to put inside of this little scene. So I've got quite a few books so I'm probably not going to be able to use quite all of them, but hopefully I got enough. So I'm just kind of tucking these in. These I'm not going to wax in because it's just going to ruin them. So these are some books that I actually glued together. So which is nice because it'll kind of work as a bookend. And I'm just going to, whoops. See, there you go. I'm such a klutz. I think I knocked this thing over like 4 or 5 times before I'm done. Thank goodness for museum wax, because all my stuff would be broken otherwise. So it's kind of fiddly to work with this scale, but I just love it. And here's a little made in Japan, but it just says Japan on it. And I think it's quite old. It's a piece of porcelain. I just love it. I think that little panda bear is so cute. I think he belongs in a teenage girl's room for sure, without question. And this piece is kind of interesting. Before I stick it in the shelf, I'm going to show it to you up close. So this is actually a porcelain bead. And I got that at a bead store. And I thought that would make a really pretty ornament. So, I mean, as you say, with it being a miniaturist, you kind of see the possibilities in almost anything. So when I seen that bead, I thought, ooh, I'm going to use that. And then here's the sterling silver bowl that I made in a previous video. And I'm going to put that on the shelf. And then here's some beautiful flowers. Not sure if I'm going to end up using them. I think they're just a little bit too large. And then this is a NAM cup that I got. So this is from 1985 NAM show. And it's really beautiful. I did not go to the NAM show in 1985, but I did pick that up at the garage sale. And I thought it was really sweet, so I'm going to add it in. And here is one of my very first pieces of pottery, so I want to add that on there too. And then here's some flowers that I made in a previous video, and I'm going to add those in. And what else do I have here? Oh, this beautiful little vase. I'm not sure where I got this from. I've had it for years. Little porcelain vase with some blue decals on them. And that's quite a pretty little piece. And then I've got these pretty perfume bottles that were made out of glass beads. And I think they're quite nice. And then this is I think the best piece out of the pottery that I did from the very first time I used the wheel. I'm quite pleased with it. And then here's a little Kleenex box that I made in a previous video. So I'm just kind of trying to gather stuff together, and a little snake plant that I made in a previous video, which just fell on the floor, which I don't end up finding until like 5 hours later. And then here's a little coffee cup that I made with my first go at pottery. And what else do I have here? Oh, yes, this is a piece of jewelry that I purchased at the miniature garage sale. And I just think that's so pretty. So I'm not going to take it off of the card. I'll take it out of the plastic bag, but I'm going to leave it on the card. And then here's some little slippers that I crocheted. And what else do I have here? Oh, and then, yeah, this little petty point pillow. Isn't that beautiful? I just really, really think anybody that can do petty point is like my hero, because that's really a lot of work. So you can see on the bottom shelf, I've got the purse, the piece of jewelry, that beautiful hat, all the little trinkets, the books, my pottery and my little plant that I made, and then that lovely well, I'll call her a Royal Dalton figurine, even though we both know it's not a Royal Dalton figurine. And then on one of those plastic doilies, I put a box of Kleenex, as well as the little perfume bottles. And then this is one of those clips that you use to make jewelry. And then I just lined it with some black felt and glued a couple of Swarovski crystals in it, so it looks like a little case with some diamond earrings in it. So I'm going to put a little bit of museum wax and stick this on with the perfume bottles. So that'll go on the dresser. And that looks just like the kind of things that one would have on their dresser. So I'm quite pleased with that. So there's the shelf. And then here's the dresser with the perfume bottles already on it. And yeah, and I'm just going to put a couple pillows on the bed. So yeah, I think that looks really nice. I love that little pillow. And this is also a handmade pillow. I think that is just beautiful. Beautiful work. Not my work. My embroidery skills are limited, we shall say. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not great at it. So I think I just don't have enough patience for it. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that looks. And I think this shelf is really cool. Oh, and I forgot about the little coffee cup. So I'm just going to take this little coffee cup and put a little bit of museum wax on it and stick it right here on the third shelf. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm quite pleased with the way this shelf looks. It turned out rather cute. So I think that there's nothing better than adding in all those kind of details when you're making a little room. So I'm just going to tuck this in here into the corner. But I initially, when I put it in, I put it too far into the corner, so nobody in a million years would be able to see all of the stuff. So the only way that it's going to look proper is if I shift it back and kind of move it closer to the bed, so that your eyes will actually be able to see what's happening when you look into the house. So there you go. I'm quite pleased with that little room. But I'm not done yet. I still have to put some pictures on the walls. So both of these are paintings that I did. So the one on the right, the flower, that's a watercolor painting that I did. And that's just kind of an abstract that I did. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way that looks. I think those two paintings are probably a good match. So I put that one on that wall. I put the flower on the striped wall, and I think that yellow actually is a pretty good match for the room. And then I put my little slippers that I crocheted on the little bed. Sorry, on the little mat beside the bed, I should say. Oh my goodness! So there you go. But I think that there's something missing. So I don't know if you remember, but I did a video where I went miniature shopping at an antique store, and I found that little table. And then this is a beautiful, beautiful flower arrangement, and both the flowers and the pot were done by Bren. Brenna's been helping me learn how to do pottery by giving me tips. She's amazing and she does sell her pottery. And then that's a little sweater I bought at the garage sale. I'll pull that out so you can see it. And then I crocheted this little sweater. So both the sweaters are going to go on top of the bed. And then, of course, no room is complete without a little pet. So I've got a little kitty cat. And check these out, you guys. So this native gal I know, who's from a reserve just outside of Edmonton where I live, she makes moccasins into earrings. And I asked her, could you make them like a quarter of the size that you normally do? And she said, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Look what she came up with. Like, those are so beautiful. And look, they've actually got real beadwork on them. They are just beautiful. And I have two pairs. I have this moose-hide pair, and then I have a pair of white ones that she did up for me. And then I also have this little lamp that I made out of an LED earring, and I did a previous video on how to make those. And then what else do I have here? Oh, this beautiful picture that was sent to me. I have two identical, and these were sent to me by Christine from the UK as a part of my Christmas gift. So I'm going to be adding that to the room. And then look at this little baby lamb. Isn't that so cute? Another pet for the room. I mean, why not have a lamb in the bedroom? I mean, after all, we do have chickens in the kitchen after all. And then here's a lamp that I did in a previous video, and I'm going to be adding that to the room as well. So there'll be two little lamps in the room. I mean, after all, this girl's a reader. And then Little Gretchen Workshop did some little men's wallets. So I did a little wallet, but this wallet is in 1/24 scale. And I used the money from, what are they called? The mini brand balls. So I got some $20 bills. Just check out this sweater close up. Look at the workmanship on this. I mean, this is just so beautiful, and you wouldn't believe how soft it is. It's such a lovely textile item, just beautiful. So I put the sweater I made, and then this sweater on top of the bed. I think that looks so beautiful. And that's kind of the way real life is, where you have your folded laundry sitting on your bed. And then I put the moccasins also on the bedside mat. And yeah, I think that looks pretty cute. So you can see I added in the artwork behind the bed, and that little table with the lamp on it, and the kitties sitting over there at the end of the bed. And there's the baby lamb that's in front of the dresser. So that's it, folks. That's the finished little room. I am just absolutely tickled with this room. Can't you picture like curling up on that bed with a good book or playing that guitar? I think that is like so cool. I just love this room. I'm really, really super happy with it. I mean, it's really got a teenage girl vibe to it to me. So I'm quite pleased with it. So we still have to do that other room though. I have to decide what to do with it. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I've decided that I don't like which pillow is up front. So I've got the brown pillow out front, and what I'm doing is I'm actually making it so the kitty cat pillow shows. See, and it's almost the same kind of cat as the little kitten that lives in this room. There you go. Aw, that looks so cute. So, and yeah, I'm always adjusting stuff. So there it is. Ta-da! The finished room. I'm quite pleased with it. And I can't thank the people that have helped contribute to this. This room is just like amazing. And Christine, like, you're just so amazing. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. So just beautiful. So I still have 3 more bedrooms to do in this scale. So Deb from Dollhouse Dilemma also sent me a bedroom suite. So that'll take care of 1 more bedroom. So just again, a little recap. Here's our little living room and the little fireplace that I made. I think that's quite cute. And what else do we have here? And then the little bedroom. I'll have to find a way to hide that wire for the lamp. But remember, the wall is a bookshelf, so I will be able to mount that little switch inside of the bookshelf on the other side of the wall. And then here's the next room that we're going to be working on. So, and yes, I broke the door again. So I'm going to have to use a different technique to fix it once again. So that'll be another video. So I'm just, for now, just going to tuck it in the house and get after it. Next time I bring this house out, I'm going to have to fix it. And here's a recap of what the house looks like on the outside. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my channel, you can do so by buying me a coffee. Just go to www.buymeacoffee.com/Lisa Dobo. I'd like to thank everyone that has helped support my channel by buying me a coffee. I appreciate it more than you know. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything and it really does help my channel grow. Please hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and share my videos with your friends. And don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, well, everyone, thanks for watching today. And once again, have the best day ever.